In a 2019 study, over 400 participants were asked to learn a made-up language. They were shown pairs of rooms, such as which one represents an animal. After a short break, they were shown the same rooms but with the questions flipped, like which one represents a non-living object. Here's the twist. How they answered in round 1 affected the meanings of the rooms in round 2. In the first round, some participants were given all the answers as correct, no matter what, while others were forced to fail every question. Even with this equal starting point, the people who did well in round 1 continued to succeed, while those who were marked as failures kept struggling. People often see failure as a chance to learn, a necessary step on the way to improvement. But learning from our mistakes isn't always easy, especially when those failures are demoralizing, overwhelming, or just downright confusing. So, what makes it hard to turn failure into learning? One reason is how painful failure can be. People generally want to see themselves as capable, and failure challenges that belief. After a follow-up survey of the study, those in the failure group reported feeling much less confident. It's tempting to think of this pain as just a temporary setback, but some research shows that when people feel discouraged, their brains may stop taking in new information. This suggests that a big blow to self-esteem can make learning harder. Your ability to handle failure also depends on your relationship with the task. In a 2011 study, American students in both beginner and advanced French courses were asked what kind of teacher they preferred. One who focused on their strengths or one who pointed out their mistakes and worked on fixing them. Beginners tended to prefer positive feedback, while advanced students wanted critical feedback. Researchers think this happens because beginners are still figuring out if they enjoy learning French and need encouragement to stay motivated. Advanced students, on the other hand, are already invested and want to improve their skills as quickly as possible. They've likely gotten used to failure as part of learning, so they handle it better. Whether you're a beginner or an expert, it's usually easier to learn from success than from failure. For example, if you ace an exam, you can assume you studied the right way and can use the same approach for the next test. But if you fail, it could be for many reasons. Maybe you didn't study enough, focused on the wrong material, or did everything right, but the test covered things you weren't expecting. When this happens, it's hard to pinpoint what went wrong, making it harder to know how to improve. It's natural to want to learn from failure, and being resilient and having a growth mindset can help. But if you focus too much on your failures, you might forget all the things you're doing right. Building on your successes can often be more effective than focusing on your mistakes. Thanks for following this video. If you liked it and want to continue to learn more about topics like this, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss the next videos.